1,500 experience, hitting almost 20,000 in favor of Arrow, and what looked like a good start for Mineski is sort of turned around a significant amount. I think that Mineski can still win it, but they need to stop picking greedy fights like that. They've got such a really good wrap potential with this Visage, and honestly his Axe is going to be done in 100 gold, so they really could just start using those Visage Familiars to sort of push the lanes out in and of themselves. When he gets to a tower, pop the passive as the rest of them sort of rotate as 4 or 5. But I think that they're picking like the worst fights. I mean, that fight there, that was pretty much the worst fight they could have ever picked, and I don't know, how do you think Mineski can come back from this?
Well, it's either they picked a shitty fight, or it was either just because they did just take an Aegis. I mean, having an Aegis, they do feel somewhat confident coming into that fight. They probably just didn't expect, oh, there's a great chrono coming out from bottom, catching out the Drow Ranger. Although the Sunstrike isn't there, so.
Well, Joven now forced to pop the BKB. Lance Chang's just going to pop his ultimate. It's going to be a BKB for a BKB. Lance is just going to back out. There's going to be 2-man smoke coming out from the side lane though. MTR and Mosen maybe wanted to join this fight. The BKB, like you said, is on cooldown now for Drow, so I think Mineski might have to back out for a minute or so. Just to ensure they don't lose another team fight, because if they do, I think it's going to be the Rax.
Yeah, they're cutting it pretty close here. Invoker didn't use the Sunstrike there. It could have been a kill, I reckon, on the Drow Ranger if he did use it, but it wasn't on cooldown or anything. I suppose they just didn't communicate it very well.
Well, DDC is running around invisible now with a Ghost Walk up. Level 2 works, that means he does move pretty slowly. But he's going to be funny on.
Movement speed.
For me, it's
he does
also
have a hex, so.
Oh, he must have just picked it up.
Scary.
He is, despite his sort of unique build with the Rod of Atos and the mech. He is still looking like he could help carry his team. I think this next fight is going to be quite telling for Mineski, but you can see Ari just want to take down Joven, because Joven is sort of the DPS buffer for the team. Extra 50 damage on all of the heroes per hit, as well as his Visage Familiars with Joven alive. So Joven is sort of, he's like a sniper at this point, where he has to position himself really, really well and really, really far back, because if he gets caught out, oh, and in fact, look at that. They go in for him. Shangzai misses the pounce and will be landing in the trees, but you can see how aggressive they want to be towards him. I mean, Lancer coming in and going to get the Chronosphere up. Has he got the BKB? He does not have a BKB, so they need to sort of ravage this now, but it's going to be a little bit too late because Skyrath Mage does manage to get his ultimate off anyway. Owen now is going to be taking a fall. The bounce coming up from NTM, it does not land onto Jacko, but it doesn't really matter. I think Jacko is going to be able to make it back to the base safely, but still, that's 3 dead. Meanwhile, Jesse Vash is sort of, I don't even know what Jesse Vash is doing. He's going for a run.
He tried to take the DDZ Invoker, but
with that Drow,
he had Ghost Walk up, so there wasn't any kills there.
Yeah, and that's going to be 300 gold from the Familiars just being fed away. 4 dead from Mineski, just Jacko standing.
As you talked about the positioning from the Drow, I mean, Drow can do his best to position himself against the Void though. There's only so much he can do. And as soon as you catch out the Drow Ranger, especially if he doesn't pop BKB, because then Skyrath can just drop his ulti on top of that, and that's basically the fight over.
Well, this could be, I think, even in the lanes of Rax, they don't have the Ravage anymore. Ravage was popped in the last team fight. So now another Chronosphere coming out that argued himself to doing work. Witch Doctor, though, going to be laying down his ultimate, but if it does barely anything, Shang-Chi's just going to take him down during the duration of it. Jacko now turning around, doing whatever he can to keep himself alive, keep his team alive, but he does virtually no damage too. Even with that mech, even under the T4 towers, he's going to be taking a fall. And now, oh my god, the Omni Slash is back up. Joven is trying to run away, but BKB does not help against the Omni Slash. He turns around, gets one more attempted hit off, and GG is going to be called by Jacko now.
It was GG indeed. I mean, Drow had like a full 5-second window to just hit people as much as she liked. Like, that position was just perfect, but it just wasn't enough.
Yeah. But, either way, GG well played. This is a best of 3 though, so this is a game 1. We're going to have 1, if not... Wow, my screen just bugged out. If not 2 more games coming up. Thank you, of course, to WD for sponsoring this tournament. Shout out to datbet.net, esports betting, and thank you to Doge for very kindly allowing me and try to cast this. So we'll see you guys in the next game.
See you soon.